St. Martin, our people, we have to work together, you know. So moving forward,
You just need to get back to basics, and from there you could see everything.
Do not settle for less in life. And entrepreneurship is the best way to go. Working for yourself, 2 thumbs up.
Watch it. You got it.
Good afternoon, St. Martin people. How you doing? Welcome to your program, Strictly Business on SOS Radio 95.9 FM with your host, Mr. Brian Barry, alongside your co-host, Mr. Julian Rolax Jr. Call up a friend, call up a family member, and tell them, listen, right now the boys are on, so tune into SOS Radio for another interesting program today. Of course, we're going to shout out to all our great sponsors. Aki Supermarket, thank you so much, Aki Supermarket, right there on the Illage Road. For all your grocery shopping needs today, go and visit the Aki Supermarket. Los Mejores Barbershop. For the ladies as well, for the men, if you're looking for a great haircut, a good shape up, go and visit the Los Mejores Barbershop right there on the Illage Road. The Video Block in French Quarter for all your movies and entertainment need. You need your movies on DVD or USB or even hard drive. Even the series as well. Go and visit the Video Block DVD store right there in French Quarter. The Jerky Tiki Huts. We have Jerky Tiki Hut right there on the Illage Road for some great tasting barbecue chicken, barbecue ribs. We also have the Jerky Tiki Hut by the Plaza Casino. And of course, we got Jimmy right there on the Cornfield, Fat Boy Jimmy's for some great barbecue, some great Johnny Cakes as well. Thank you so much to GEBE, our water and electricity company. Jimmy, thank you so much for your continued support. J&J Properties for all your apartments and commercial spaces. Give them a call today at 588-1216. That is J&J Properties. Give them a call at 588-1216. Last but not least, we got Bold Chance Electronics Store right there on Front Street for all your entertainment, your flat screen TVs. Go and visit the Bold Chance Electronics Store today. Thank you so much to all our great sponsors, and thank you, St. Martin people, for tuning in to Strictly Business. Brother Rolax, how you doing?
P, what's up, man? Good morning, good evening, good night to St. Martin viewers, as well as listeners, and the rest of the world, you know.
So we on.
Back again every Sunday. See why Rolax Jr. and Brian Barry every Sunday from 12 to 1. Remember, we change our hours now. We're from 12 to 1. You know, me and Andy Costa, feliz dia, no stay for sang. Espero bastante for escucha-nos. Feliz dia, feliz mañana, feliz tarde. Brian Barry, how's the rebuilding going, man? How things going?
I see the island is progressing, Bob.
Yeah, a lot of progress. A lot of
People
progress.
working.
People working. A lot of progress is going on. You know, I saw a picture somewhere on Facebook, a picture that they're showing the different places of before and
Before and after, okay.
You know,
Good.
And
good.
after 6 months, tell you honestly, bro, after when I see how the island was, we're doing pretty good.
And you gotta say, you gotta big up the St. Martin people because
Yeah,
with
yeah.
or without the government,
Yes.
you understand? They're finding a way.
We find a way. We have a guest today in the house, you know, but before we go to the guest, I will still want to go to the forming of the government because it's very important. In the newspaper, Brian, I don't know if you see the governor appoint a formateur and an informateur, you know, and I want to tell the public of St. Martin what is an informateur and what is a formateur. It's very important because there's people out there that don't know.
So.
And we accustomed of, you know, after 12, when the results come in, we already have a government.
Yeah.
You know, we go and we sign and we go with what we gotta do. You know, I don't know if that may be people that say, boy, when things take time, it's better. Maybe now we'll get a stable government, etc., etc. But
We're praying for that.
we're praying for that. We're
Yes.
praying for that. But you know, I saw a statement on Facebook a few weeks ago. Somebody said, if you have a stable government and not an effective government, it's the same thing. What do you think about that statement?
Well, it makes sense. We need a stable and effective.
Because if you have
goes hand in hand.
if you have a government there and it's stable but not effective,
Staying there 4 years to do what and then doing nothing.
just collecting the money, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But let me go through the informateur, okay? I'm gonna start with the informateur, Brian. You give them a rundown about the informateur, okay? The role of an informateur is work may be proceeded by one or more informateurs also appointed by the head of state. The head of state by us is the governor. Okay, the informateur is not expected to finalize the coalition, but attempts to find enough points of agreement to identify a likely coalition. So this is the person that approached different parties and to see the points, the agreement to identify that they can work together. That's what I'm reading here. The informateur should be someone not otherwise considered for ministerial office, although some do obtain a portfolio in the future government. The role is often filled by a retired statesperson of some stature, often a former government minister or party leader. Yes, indeed. This is usually done in our system, guys, so in the parliamentary system. Okay, these positions are not described in any law, but they tend to become part of political tradition. Informateurs have become customary in Belgium and the Netherlands since the 1950s. Okay,
So it goes back a long way.
it goes back a long way. Yes, it goes back a long way. The last government that was found in Curacao also, they appointed an informateur and a formateur. You can go through the formateur, man. Let's see
The
what
role of the
them-
formateur.
What's the formateur?
A formateur, French for someone who shapes, is a politician who is appointed by the head of state to lead the formation of a coalition government after either a general election or the collapse of a previous government. The role of the formateur is especially important in the politics of Belgium, the Netherlands, Luxembourg, Italy, Israel, and the Czech Republic. These countries have a parliamentary system where the executive is elected by the legislature. They also use proportional representation for elections to parliament and have a multi-party system that makes it improbable for one party to win an outright majority. There may be several combinations of parties which might form a coalition. Nice. The formateur most often comes from the largest party in the future coalition, although an even larger party may remain in the opposition.
Yes.
And generally becomes the new head of government in the formations if the formation succeeds. In a constitutional monarchy, this appointment is an exercise of reserved power and remains one of the rare moments when a mostly ceremonial monarch may play a significant political role. In game theory and political science, the term formateur party is used to describe the party that makes a proposal in a bargaining process, most often when modeling a government formation.
So, as you can see here, it says that even when they appoint a formateur of the biggest party, if they can't reach to a agreement, they go to the second biggest party because it's a possibility that the biggest party can stay out of government.
Yep.
You know.
Yep.
So that is basically what we're going through now. I hope this week the government has to be formed. I think by somewhere within March, right?
I think I saw a date the 14th or so.
Yes. So
this week coming.
So this week coming, we're supposed to get an update from the governor. So let's hope for that, Brian. Let's hope for that. So Brian, we're going to our guest now. We have a young gentleman here with us, St. Martin. He goes by the name of Kerry Wilson. I believe he represents himself to you.
Good
Go
afternoon.
ahead,
How you doing?
Hey, good afternoon, I'm good. It's true. I don't know. It's the younger generation version of the late Dr. Cladwati. And yes, I said it. I am the new version of Cladwati.
But why they call they call you that, bro? Where that came from?
Well, like I have a lot of friends, like big old middle, I just have a lot of friends like a big friend base, and like every time I talk to somebody, they'll always be like, "You sure you born St. Martin? I think you're too smart to be a St. Martin." And like for me, like it was like too smart. I said, "But you know who Cladwati be?" I don't think you know who Cladwati be, because if you know who Cladwati be, then you will know St. Martiners, we have that genius gene in us, you know what I mean? Maybe a lot of us don't activate it,
Right.
but it's there, and me personally, like I have like my own vision for St. Martin. I know everybody have theirs, but I have mine, and I know following my vision, I know like in the next couple years from now, there will be absolutely no Caribbean island to touch St. Martin.
But I hear a lot of people saying that we're still one of the best, and we will be the best of the best, you know. But Kerry, I want you to give us a little rundown of you because me and you talked a few weeks ago and you gave me a lot of powerful words and I really wanted you to come with us and share it with the public, you know, and start from you where you came from.
Yeah, what's your background?
Yeah, tell us a little about you and
Who's
then we go from
Kerry?
there, you know.
Okay, who's Kerry? Kerry was pain and darkness turned into love and light. In a sense, when I was growing up, I know everybody that have their story about how hard it was growing up. But in a sense, I had put my hands like a little over it. Just seeing like, you know, cause like when you're young, like your parents, for they like you're young now. Like they don't understand I young, but I understand. You know what I mean? You could be 3, 4, 5 years old, but you understand every single thing that like going on around you. Maybe parents don't see it as that because they see it as you just a child and you still have to grow up. You don't know nothing about life, but that's wrong. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, we're humans. We have life. You know what I mean? We have a brain. So despite the age, we understand and could collaborate with everything that's going on around us. And growing up, I didn't really know what love was.
Okay.
But not like home.
Yeah.
You know, like the first time I actually felt like safe and happy was in church, and that was 5 years old.
Okay.
You know, and that's because that's the first time I get introduced to music too, in a sense. You know,
Yeah.
and it's the music is what gave me like that comfort feeling. You know, but the first place I actually really found love was in the streets. You know, believe it or not, you know what I mean? That's why like a lot of people does see teens and see teenagers like so stuck in the streets, but they don't really know what's going on in there. The love are you ain't giving us home, we getting it in the streets. You know, kind of ones the time and attention and everything that we ain't getting home, we getting that in the streets. Yes, sometimes it's fake, but sometimes you put up and real people and that is like for real. Like they would do things for you that not even your own blood brother would do for you.
Yeah, but you could find people also that is not really real to you also, right?
Yeah, but that was it. You have the fake love and you have the real love. You know, everybody know about the fake love because you got a lot of that, but you know, I focus basing on the real love because the real love is what keep me in the streets so long.
Yeah.
You know, the real love is what had me repping my colors, repping my neighborhood. You know, kind of ones without regret. You know what I mean? Because like I say, if you ever regret any
Which neighborhood you from?
Phillipsburg.
Okay.
Down street,
Okay.
down street. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And like I say, I don't regret none of my mistakes in the past because to regret the mistakes is to regret the lessons that you learn from your mistakes. And I don't regret none of the lessons I learned because the lessons I learned is what make me the man that I am today.
Yeah. Now, you told me also about that you was in jail a while.
Yeah.
You know? You know, I would like you to just you don't have to say what you did, but the experience of going to jail and in the community of St. Martin, in the people of St. Martin, when you, I talked to a few other guys that was in jail and they don't feel that they get the attention, meaning when they go into jail and when they come out, how they're gonna operate into the society, meaning like getting a job, building a family, you know, people stereotype them, etc. And I go back again, I remember I had a urgent bureau in Curacao once. A guy who was in jail, he came out and he was a businessman also, and he opened like it's called a second chance bureau. So anybody who came from jail, he would bring them in and try to find a job for them. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead. So you could start from before you went in and when you came out.
Okay, well,
Explain a little bit. I would really like to know about that.
okay, well, like I said, like growing up, I was like, okay, me in general, I'm a 100% dude. And that means everything that I do is 100%. Like we were talking earlier, when I first started church, I was a church boy, 100% church boy, because that's just me. Whatever I do, I is 100%, until I realized the same people in church is the same people on the road, so then you know it kind of had me thinking, and like I say, I is 100%, so I can't be part of something that's 50-50, so I had to exclude myself, not exclude like the loving thing that I have for the Almighty Creator of the universe, but exclude myself from around those people because that energy is not positive as it's supposed to be. It's positive and negative. And
So you're saying the church you was in, You wasn't feeling the.
After a while, no.
You wasn't feeling the because after you see how they behave on the road.
Because after a while, you know, you walk in the road and then, but wait,
There's the same man in
that the pastor
Sunday.
daughter, or wait, that the pastor son, or wait, see from the congregation, but they, you know, so then it just get overwhelming for somebody like me that actually had the church like as a safe zone. You know what kind of ways? Okay, it was like my safe zone, but then after me, I noticed that your safe zone have the same monsters from the outer world. Why do you still want to be in that safe zone? You know, so I just had to-
Remember, bro. People are people everywhere.
Yeah, people.
Yes, that's
see,
one
that's
thing.
why.
Remember when
That's
you
why I
talk about the
say.
love in the streets, you say the fake and the this.
Yeah, that's what I
it's
say.
gonna be around
Yeah,
you
but
wherever
that's
you
what I
go.
say. That's what still at the end of the day, I had to take myself away from it. I mean, I got more to wait now, but
Okay.
I had to take myself away from it, so I.
That was your decision at that time.
Yeah, so
Yes.
so I don't lose myself
Okay.
in a sense now. And like I was talking to somebody earlier, and they were saying they were talking to a friend that this come thing from the church because it's like you say like you ain't living your life, you living how a pastor telling you to live, and then sometimes them same pastors self ain't even living how they telling people to live in a sense. You know, so like
You know,
can't-
I've like I was telling you, I felt somebody also.
yeah, let's say
You know,
like,
I know someone also that he was singing, like the world singing like outside the church. You know, like parties and stuff like that. And after, he wanted to go into church, so he was done with that whole story. Then he said, people, but he's a good singer. People used to come and he let me do this. He said, no, I'm singing for God now. You know what I'm saying? And then after, he felt like he was trapped.
Okay.
Like he's not doing what he loved no more. Even though he was singing in church, but he still feel that he still wanted to sing out there. You know what I'm saying? So then, but you can't do both within that world. You know, so the church is like, okay, if you want to do this, you cannot stay here no more. You have to go out. You know, and isn't that like a
and for me,
judging blow or not?
but for
Not
me,
really.
basically, it was like that because I did start singing outside while singing in the church, and then after people start to watch you funny, but they don't understand that the music is what like attracted me like to the whole, because like I never heard, you know, like when I hear
Yeah.
music, it's like a switch on in your head, and like it just start from the top, go straight down. It's like
You feel love. You feel nice.
like music is life for me.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, bro. Isn't that like a judgment or not really? Or what do you think about that?
Well, it has both sides. And well, the church believe you can't have 1 foot in, 1 foot out.
Yeah.
It's either both feet.
Yeah.
Understand? Otherwise, you get split apart.
Yeah.
You know, it's in life when you want to decide on doing something, you can't be going left, can't be going right. You make up your mind where you want to go. So with the church, it's another dimension there, and it's all about heart and love for God. You know, but I understand what he's saying, seeing the type of fake people around you. But me growing up, you have to understand there are going to be fake people everywhere, even in your family.
yeah.
So if it starts in your family, you could expect it in church, you could expect it on the streets, you could expect it wherever you go. You know, you just have to be willing and able to deal with that and understand that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
But go ahead, so I guess you do music as well.
Yeah, I'm actually St. Martin's R&B king. You know, I just been away for a while, so a lot of people don't, the young generation don't know me. A lot of people might remember me. Why St. Martin R&B king? And I've been in the music game for 17 years, making 18 in December. You know what I mean? So like I've been around. I have trophies to prove it. You know, I got like I have a long.
So you sing R&B, what type of music?
Well, R&B. I started as gospel. Then I went to
How old
R&B.
when you started? How old you started?
Singing, 5
Yeah.
years old.
Oh, okay. You started singing in church.
I started singing in church. Like my aunt, like she was one of the big lead singers in church, so she was the first one that brought us there, and then from there we joined the choir. I was like maybe 6, 7, but I was done like leading the choir. I was a smart boy. You know? So like from there everything was going good, church wise, you know. Life just keep getting harder and harder. You know what I mean? Honestly, like back in the days, I said I didn't even like my color. You know what I mean? That's just how mentally gone I was. I didn't even like to be black. I didn't even like to look at myself in the mirror, because this color was the color I would get teased of every day in school and them kind of things, you know. So like that self is what kind of bring out that little beast in me too, you know, because after my little brother father leave and all the abuse was over, I was like 14, and I make a pact to myself that nobody in this world gonna ever hurt me again. And from then, that like switch on another something, because like I say, when I about something, I am 100% about something. So from there, like, it was just a whole different crazy mentality.
Yeah.
You know, but in a sense, it helped me like survive still, and it helped me like learn a lot now. So in 2008, I ended up like in a big gang fight, and I ended up getting 3 years for attempted murder. And then I was released in 2010. And then 2011, I get arrested again, but this time I get arrested for 2 counts of robbery. And while I was in jail, I get sentenced to 4 years extra because I end up in something in jail and somebody gets seriously hurt.
Yeah.
So that time I ended up turning like 9, and out of the 9, I had to do 2/3 of the time, which was 6 years flat.
But Kerry, how when I spoke to you after you was in jail, to me it was like a total different person. What happened in jail? Did you was reading the Bible? Or tell me what happened.
I know. I read the Bible, but what I did do was educate myself. You know, like enough people, like while they're having conversation with me in jail, like the first thing, especially like big family, the first thing they come and say, "Oh yeah, you done waste 6 years." Whoops, stop. Kerry Julian Wilson didn't waste 6 years in Point Blanche prison. You understand?
So
Yeah.
there's opportunity still in there for prisoners to burn there.
If you personally want to, of course, because the jail ain't gonna push you to do good. We all know that. You know what I mean?
But
So-
why
so
is
that's
not gonna push you to do what? What do you mean?
Because it's not in the portfolio. Will the jail make money if you stay out of jail? Let's be real. The jail don't make money with you staying out of jail.
No, but I'm saying when you're in there, there's books and things like that you can.
Just so, not just so. Not just so. There's things you have to do, but it's a certain way to go around it. And trust me, if the people that may be in charge of that sector find like you's trouble, regardless if you deep down inside want to do it, you're not going to do it. You know what I mean?
But you find your way to.
Of course, because I Kerry Julian Wilson, and there's no man or no thing in this world that can stop me from accomplishing what I want to accomplish, because in my world, every and anything is possible. You check? And that's just how I am, who I am today, because, yeah, in 2013 is when I get in the problem, and when I get my 4 years extra. After that, I had a really long thought with myself, you know, because I was done in jail already, like 2 years going on 3. Most of the people that I didn't know on the road wasn't checking for me. I was there today, you know, it was done a few. So now you get a 4 years extra, you gone up, now you're saying, now you're like, what? Okay, you're going to be in here a little longer, what's going to happen? No,
One thing I know about jail is though, I have a good friend of mine in jail. And the one thing I know, I mean, from youth coming up, and I know it's very, I mean, it can frustrate you even more, to get you in more trouble if your mind is not really, if you're not really focused, you know, because like you say, you get in trouble even in there because your mind gets frustrated. You know,
it's really frustrating, especially like on the days when you want to do good. Because honestly, I see a lot of prisoners like trying the best to do good, but it just have some spiteful guards. That's why I does wonder if these guards like what kind of training they does really
the guards,
go through. The guards. Like what kind of training they does really go through to really like come and handle these prisoners. Because for me, they're just like normal Samaritan people. In them kind of ways. Like if you tell like a guy like open like a gate, and they taking long, and you get frustrated, and you say like with a kind of more tense tone, you won't cuss nobody. You just say like a more like open the gate now. Then you know what you getting now. What's a normal Samaritan reaction for that? A suck teeth and a turn your back and a walk on all the way over there instead study you again now. So then what you expect gonna happen after that now? For a man like that. But now the tension they gonna build and that's why when I was in there, he had enough guards getting the job break and this happening because honestly it's not the prisoner but the guards them just frustrating the prisoner. We done it in there already. We ain't seen our mother, we ain't seen our children, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nothing going on.
Yeah.
By law, while I was in there, we get a law stating that we allowed to get a conjunctional visit, you know, sex visit and them stuff. We in the year 2018, and that was like what 2013 and everything up to now.
Okay.
They ain't set up nothing for us. You know what the tax is?
With comedy, man.
Yeah, like a camera.
Yeah, with camera.
You know what the talk is? You think we want to be downstairs here and now? You up there going on with all you think? by law, this was given to us by law. Who is you to say that we can't get this? And that is what really going on in Point Blanche prison. When I see the Jurassic Park, and I thank the person whoever named it the Jurassic Park, the idea for the new jail. When Duncan was there, you remember, and they nicknamed it the Jurassic Park.
Oh, okay. Where a new jail was supposed to come?
Yeah, when Duncan was the Minister of Justice,
where he wanted to do the jail?
I don't know where he wanted to do it, but they call it the Jurassic Park, and I say hats off to the person that called it that, because we all know Point Blanche prison, honestly, if they want to build a new prison, they just gotta break down Point Blanche prison and fix up everything there. They don't need no whole piece of new land, they don't need no whole 100 million to fix up nothing, because that 100 million, honestly, we all know ain't going to the jail. And I glad whoever stopped that, stop it in time, because they ain't only save us, but they save the people of St. Martin expense, because the new jail would have bankrupt us, honestly.
Yeah.
They said don't even, they get, when I was up there in the year 2011, they get $9 million. 2013, they get what, 5 point something. 9 in total, that is what, about $14.5 million. Go up in Point Blanche prison right now and tell me we see $14.5 million of work. And still after that, when Rohan come in as a director, he asking for $5 million. But Rohan, did you know 2 years ago, you get 5.5? What are you doing with it? It's supposed to be there in the books. What are you doing with the money?
So the structure inside is horrible.
Man, it's horrible. It's horrible. I personally was the president of the Inmates Association. You know what I mean? That just to show you how involved I was in the jail. And when I become the president of the Inmates Association, I think like I get the hardest time.
You know, my father used to give he used to give like what you call it, not speeches, like
motivational.
motivational speeches to the prisoners back then in his days.
Okay.
And he used to like talk to them and you know, to keep the faith and and when they come out, try to change
We just
their
need
life,
that, yeah.
you know, to go in the. But when you wasn't there, you didn't have that no more. I mean,
Yeah, like now and again, like honestly,
people used to come in and talk to you all and thing.
I just know and again. To show you, he had a guy that the Nessie House of Publishing brought to talk about us, and they were actually looking for inmates that wanted to tell their story and write a book. You know, and we get all the information and everything. I wrote my book in prison. I got 1.5, you know, because I was busy on the second one while I was in there. But I wrote my book in prison. You know what I mean? I came forward to the social workers asking for the information, everything you need to contact these people. Do you see a book in any shelf with my name on it?
Yeah.
No. Because honestly, I feel like, I don't know, like as I say, when I was president of the Inmates Association, it had a lot of things that I wanted to do that would put like a brighter and better light on us as prisoners. Now, I wasn't doing it for the jail, because the jail already have their reputation already now.
Yeah.
I was trying to shed some light on the prisoners. I even organized the first ever prison talent show. You never hear no prison in nowhere part of the world ever had a talent.
I didn't know that, bro.
We had a talent show in Point Blanche prison. That was in the year 2015. We had a talent show, and I tell them I wanted the Daily Herald. Today I want the whole press there, because I wanted everybody outside to see what was. Do you think they was there?
None of them come.
None of them didn't show up. We do the talent show. The winners. It was so beautiful and so magical that it hurt me that like the outside world suddenly know about it. But to show you, like I say, in my wall, everything that I want to happen will happen in my wall. And let me show you.
Yeah, make it happen.
Let me show you. June 2016 for graduation, I was part of I was like the top student for the graduation. And while during the graduation...
Oh, in prison?
In prison.
What, graduate for what?
I graduate, yeah, I was doing courses, because like I said, like, once you make up your mind, you gonna have to do what you have to do to better yourself. So...
But that's good though, that's a good thing, because they give you a possibility to learn and to better yourself and
Of course, but like I say...
Like what? Like what? Just an example. Just
computers, music, like all them stuff. I was doing my GED, but in the time I get in a fight is when I was doing my GED, so they stopped me from going class, and then to show 2 years straight I've been asking to go, and you know when they decide to let me start back GED, guess what? A month or like 3 weeks before I was ready to go home.
Yeah.
You understand? That was maybe my extra little punishment. You know?
Yeah.
But like back like to the talent show, to show you, like I say, for the graduation, what I do, I make up a lie. Honestly. Make up a lie and tell one of the big guys them, like I gotta do a speech and thing, I need to go in the back for my trophies and thing to present it and thing. But honestly it wasn't that. I just wanted to bring my trophies from in the back, take my pictures then with them, seeing the newspapers and everything was there. And then after that when the newspaper man talking thing, I show him I win them in the talent show from last year. I'd make sure give him all the information right then one time.
So what, you had like singing and thing?
Yeah, we had singing and poetry. Singing and poetry. You know, and I would come up first place for singing and I come up first place for poetry. I come up first place for both, you know.
Yeah, you know,
and trust me, don't like for myself, I could be here honestly and tell you, I never expected to win. No serious, cause
well, how much
the
people
talent,
had one? Like,
it was about like 5 or 6 like for each.
Okay.
And the kind of talent that up there in Point Blanche prison would just have you like wow.
And you know, like I was saying, you know, you have to try to keep young people out of prison.
Yeah.
Keep people out of prison because after my partner tell me, boy, after a year, maybe not even a year, 10 months, people start to forget you.
Forget you.
People start, like the first week, boy, people checking you, you know,
Correct.
You know, because, you know, my boy lock up, you know.
Yeah.
Remember, you don't go nowhere.
Yeah, but after a year,
Yeah.
2 years pass, your woman gone. The first week she will be with you, but then after a while she will say, boy, I can't deal with this thing no more. And then
lose your child.
Listen, my partner,
miscarriage.
his mother went to see him after 1 year, you know. You know why? Because his mother tell me, I asked her, why you going to see him? Because he's my partner. He said he ain't going to see him because he don't listen.
Yeah, she didn't put him there.
The lady said me, I talked to the man,
Of course.
and I was so tired of talking.
But you could understand.
Yeah, after
yeah,
you know, but
But-
it's still a like mixed feelings. You know what I'm saying, bro? Because you see how she explaining to me like
But
she talked and she talked and she talked.
You could relate to that because I have friends, and trust me, they know I ain't doing nothing to go in prison. So the moment you end up there, don't expect me to come visit you, you know.
Yeah.
Because I ain't have no call being up there. You shouldn't have been in whatever you were doing either. If you was doing things, I find if you were doing things together, let's say you had boys out there and you was committing crime and whatnot together, they should be the ones always visiting you.
Yes.
Or they was promoting what you're doing.
Yeah.
You understand? They should be, hey boy, things rough out here still, and checking on you because they were the one you were rolling with. But don't expect people who was talking to you day in, night in, don't do this, don't hear, don't do that. You go in prison and you're looking for them to visit you. Now you're wasting that person's time doing something that's more productive. So I would agree with whoever you was rolling with, come check you. If they forget about you, then you will see who your true people were.
Yeah, you see, and yeah, I agree with that. The people that you're doing things with, if they forget about you, then you know who you real people is. But me, I have like people, okay, like my mom, right? My mom was the same thing like your friend mom. Always on me, no, don't do this, don't do this, don't do this, don't do this. But at the end of the day, my mother used to come visit me in Point Blanche prison and tell me she loved me every day and don't care what people have to say every day. You know what I mean? Regardless if she, and every day she'll tell me straight, I don't like the life that you live in. That's why I'm not living the life that she don't like anymore. You know what I mean? Because like I say in jail, like my mother, like, that was my quarterback. You know what I mean? I call it, she finger long pass and I was good to go, you know that kind of way.
Yeah.
And so too with few of my friends from the outside, and not even ones that I do things with. You know what I mean? But not because I ain't do things with them, that I mean they're gonna turn my back on me. Because maybe I mightn't do nothing with you, but who knows, maybe you would have had a hard day and maybe you would have had nothing to eat, or you would have need some help for your bills to pay, and then who will help you? Your same friend that you don't do nothing with. You know that kind of one? So it's like it's like a kind of like a
balance,
it's like a balance. It's like a balance still tune.
You know, listening to you talk is like phases in your life. You can confirm with me. You made a promise to yourself that, like, no, You made a promise to yourself that you're gonna stay out of jail. You made
Okay, my promise to myself,
like a truce to yourself.
right now, honestly, the only thing that I'm focusing about is to win a Grammy Award for St. Martin. Like, honestly, like, that's my main...
The dream.
Yeah, that's my... No, it's not a dream, because I'm a sleepwalker. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I a sleepwalker, so... My main goal right now for St. Martin is to get a Grammy for St. Martin. And the reason I said that because back in the days while I was doing music, we had more of a chance busting into the industry than like we have now. Now is a kind of like a choosing thing. Back then, anybody at any time could have bust, you know. We just needed that extra push, which we never get. The only person back then that used to really push for us and try for us to see the world was Michael Granger and Teen Times. That's why back then, when you used to win, you could go BT. And hey, I used to love Michael Granger for that. Because I mean, Michael Granger was one of those promoters that push.
But they don't do it no more. They stop it. Or?
They don't do the BT thing no more. They still got the Teen Times showing thing for sure, but
they used to carry, I don't know about it.
We used to go on the children used to go on a 6-pack, sit down live, watch it live. It was a real, and that's why everybody, I was always in it. I never win, but I was always in it. And I tell Mike straight, I don't need to go on a 6-pack to go on stage, because at a time the dancers went on stage and danced, represent St. Martin beautifully. I tell myself, you need all that. Yeah. Just get me to sit down in the crowd. My voice from in the crowd will make me reach on the stage by itself. You know, kind of want so like back then, it was more no, and like being old school, I know what I could do for St. Martin music. It's like, okay, good. Nobody didn't know me, but on May 11, 2017, when I come out of jail, the whole St. Martin knew who I was, though. Because it was all over Instagram. It was all over everything. I mean, I had just all Americans do it. Live video feed. Yeah, just come out of jail. I'm back. Yeah. You know what I mean? The whole place went crazy. Before Hurricane Irma, I was always posting my music. You know, I have a big international fan base because I used to walk on the boardwalk, you know what I mean? So like all the tourists, everybody, I used to communicate with them, you know what I mean? Right now in America, my slang, jumping in America, you know, Hurricane Irma come, stop all of that for about 6 months or whatever, right? Nobody hear nothing about me, listen to me, nobody hear nothing about me. I lose followers on Instagram, lose followers on Facebook, lose followers all over. Okay, cool. Went to a show, I'm gonna like a week ago, right? Post my video and all them things come back double.
Yeah, so it grow even better.
It go even more and like people like would sit down and maybe see his luck, but they don't know it's like I say, I did not waste my 6 years in jail. In jail, I learned every single thing there is to learn about the entertainment industry while at the same time doing like some soul searching as a sinner. And it's the soul searching is what have me in this positive position that I'm in right now, because at the end of the day, I know who I am and not who they say that I am.
After coming out of prison now, I mean, outside of music, you did, you was looking for jobs too?
Yes.
You had a struggle, or it was just...
Well, of course, you have a struggle, especially like after Hurricane, when a young St. Martin have his own cleaning company, and then he can't get no work. But yet still after Hurricane, when the pays them come in, he have to see a paper. We got companies that on the paper about 3-4 times with $1 million and something dollars under the name here, 700 and something thousand dollars under the name here, 500 and something thousand, and it's all one company. And then a young St. Martin like me, like he even got like what, one job. Like, then we know
so
something
you couldn't get no work. But you try to apply, you try to send your letters into the ministry.
I ain't get nothing, but it's like I said, like for me, I already know how like St. Martin's operate. That's why like I don't stress myself. You know, because when you stress yourself, you just make things worse for yourself. Now, that's
but it's stressful though, you know, because
it's
looking for at least to get a little, like you said, little thing in to do a little work, and seeing all these work after the hurricane. I had a lot of work cleaning around.
A lot.
To clean the island.
Too much to mention. Because all of myself, I clean so much places, help families, do so much things, and I still haven't even got a dollar for it and wasn't even looking for it. You know, kind of
like helping the people.
Yeah, I just do it out of my heart. You know, like for me, like that was like the most important thing, but just helping who needed help.
Yeah.
You know.
So presently, right now, you're not working.
Well, actually, I'm working on the airport. Like I try to keep myself to be part of like what you say projects that gonna contribute to St. Martin. Like a couple weeks ago when they were sharing out all the cabinets and all them things for the school, I was working for the company that was doing that 'cause I wanted to be part of that, you know, to help the schools them and like here by the airport, you know the airport is tourism, so I wanted to be part
So
of
you get something to do there, but under a company.
yeah,
like
under
a
a
worker.
company. So I'm like I'm a worker. But Friday I happened to get in an accident because I happened to step on a nail,
Oh.
you know. And before that, like I was asking like for my SVB, you know, because on my first paycheck, I noticed like you get paid every 2 weeks. I get $690 for the 2 weeks, but on my paper got 400 and something. But the amount SVB take off of my paycheck was $230. So I come to my mom and I say, Ma, SVB take off $230 out of my paycheck. Like, is that for real? Because like I didn't understand.
But you didn't have a card. You asked them you had a SVB card or not?
No, I don't have no SVB card. That's what. I don't got an SVB card, but SVB take off 200 and something off of my paycheck. Last week they take off more money again. So now this week that I get in an accident, you know, and I asking about my SVB, I was let to know by the girl that I working with that even when I go to the people them from Link, Ginger or whatever, and I start to go through my thing, I still won't be able to get my SVB because SVB want proof of 2 months of working and everything. But I tell her how SVB want 2 months of proof of working, and they done been taking out 200 and change out of my salary like every 2 weeks. I tell her that's impossible.
Yeah, that's something. Well, you gotta look into that, bro, because
and right now,
a lot of stuff about
right now,
you know?
I have a nail choke. I need to get a tetanus shot.
Well, actually, you have to look into that with your employer.
Yes.
Because it's showing on your pay slip, but does it mean your employer is paying it for you?
Yes. Yes. That is very important.
When my mother went through the paper for me, my mother tell me I pay most of my SVB.
No, but the employer is taking it.
Because remember, the employer, he pays you, right? So, but they have to carry out the money to the SVB. So that you have to look into. I remember a time I used to work for a hotel, big hotel in Marion, and I used to work part-time, bro. Okay, part-time, and when you work part-time, well, I never used to get SVB as a part-time worker. You just get your money, you know? So then at the time, I started to see that they started to take out this SVB. But you know, at that time, Brian, you don't really, you're young, you get your money, you're just moving forward, you know? You don't pay attention. But then after, my mother told me, boy, go check that SVB thing because you're growing up, you need SVB. You know, you don't get sick, you bother with them things, you know what I'm saying? But then when I went to check there, after the guy told me, boy, they've been taking all this money and they wasn't sending it to us. So that where the problem come in.
That's where it lies.
And when I went back, remember, I'm not saying your employer, but you have to check with them.
Yes.
But I'm telling you my experience. When I went back, they had fired the lady in there because she wasn't carrying out the money to SVB. You know, so that's something you really have to look into.
Yeah, but I find it was crazy. And then next thing,
And
you go by the hospital,
$200 that's a lot though.
And the hospital telling you that you need to pay a $200 deposit.
For
But I'm gonna have them $200 deposit.
for the shot.
I think maybe for everything. But then what I find, right?
If you have SZV,
if I come to the hospital and say like I need a tetanus shot, okay? I think the hospital shouldn't, like, I don't think I should supposed to have to pay a $200 deposit and then they take out what they need and give me back the rest. No. Give me my receipt. How much I'm gonna have to pay for the doctor that need to check me.
Yes.
And how much it is for the shot. Plain and simple. I don't need to pay no $200 deposit and then after all of that, you're gonna give me back whatever change leave over. What happened if I don't have $200 to pay now?
But bro, you're working. Actually, you're supposed to have that as a V. You know, so you have to check. So what I told you about the SVB now?
Well,
So it's up to now. You get a shot.
I ain't get a shot. Tomorrow, to sure, I have a friend who borrowed me some money. Tomorrow, self, I'm gonna go by my house doctor and see what going on. 'Cause I need a shot. I working in the airport. Nobody know how in there is or how in there look. That is walking dead. That was like a tomb. That was close for how much months. You want smelling there, you want seeing. I mean, now how we don't break down most of the place, it open on so air get into run through. But come on, like that place is like a tomb of death. And I step on just a nail or screw or everything we talking about. This thing rusty and full of bacteria and junk. I ain't trying to lose my leg.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah, that one you really need a tetanus shot.
Yeah, I ain't trying to lose my leg, but then at the same time, how I gonna feel that I working for a company which taking out $200 and something of SVB every 2 weeks, not every month, 2 weeks. So imagine in a month that was close to $400-500 from SVB.
That's a lot of money, though.
You know what I mean? Like what's that? And then now that I get an incident on my job, I still have to pay for that myself. Right. Come on.
But you took the paper to SVB? Show them?
That incident happened around 3 so by the time I reached down the doctor's office, everything.
So then this week you have to go with that by the office, by SNP bureau, and leave them check if it's correct or if it's good. Because if not, you have to talk to your employer. You know what I'm saying? Because something there ain't good.
But my employer ain't sending me to SBA. She's sending me by some lady named Ginger by link. She said there's where I have to go. That way just got me frustrated. Link supposed to be with Duncan and them years now and Carnegie to sheep.
No, but that's like an exam bureau, you know.
Yeah, but you see, but that's it. But she telling me there's where I gotta go. But that's what's showing you like I like this job right now have me so frustrated that honestly I think I need to leave before it make me relapse in a sense, you know? Mm-hmm. Yeah, because like as I say, like the only reason like I've been positive so long is because you learn like the secret now. To stay positive, you have to stay away from negativity in a sense now. So like with all aspects of my life right now, that's all it does be trying to do, you know what I mean? Just stay away from everything negative and just stick on the focus. Stay around like the positive and stay focused. You know what I mean? Like if
that's one thing for
sure. If I come around you, the first few phrases out of your mouth gonna determine whether we're gonna be friends or not. Yeah. Because if them words come out hit me like hot air, trust me, you'll never be my friend. Cause I don't want you around me. I don't want your bad energy around me. I don't want your problems come my way. You know, them kind of ones. I'm in for all of that right now. You know, right now I got a bigger and better plan, not only for my life but a life for all the youths. Because everything that I about to do, right, self-healing even for me now, is for the culture of St. Martin now. Because everywhere you go, you have people calling us Jamaicans, they're calling us this, I am not a Jamaican. I am a Swali. Swali is the abbreviation of a Swaligan. A Swaligan is a St. Martiner. Yeah. I am a Swali. I'm not a Jamaican. And I got a lot of friends that all of us have the same similar stories, and I think it's time the world in itself, okay, they know us since Irma, right? But now it's time for them to really get to know us.
That's why, bro, I bring you on the show because, again, they have, in St. Martin, I have a lot of individuals, families in the struggle and goes within their own struggle, you know. And as you see now, election passed, so I know for sure, bro, a lot of people is not going to get the attention
of course
that they got in within the election. Right or wrong, bro.
You're right.
You know, and that's why it's important to hear the people out every time, whether it's election or not, to see what the struggles is and where we can work on, not only within the election, because now some in, some out, and the ones that out, that's it for them. They're gone in a hole again.
And that's the same reason. That's the same reason why I ain't sell my vote. Yeah. No amount of money in this world could have made me sell my vote. You know, kind of wants, because I don't want to sell my vote. I want change. Plain and simple. You know what I mean? Selling my vote can't bring change. You feel me? I want change. I want change for my island, cause like in jail, the newspaper, I read the newspaper every day. Like I said, like in jail, I just wasn't sitting.
You used to get newspaper?
Yeah, we used to get newspaper, even when we make noise for it. But I used to make sure I get my newspaper because I wanted to stay up to date with what's going on in the world in itself. You know, especially mostly the entertainment, those things like that is the field that I come coming up on to really like do things for St. Martin. But I want to know all going on, and I see a lot of positive strides for St. Martin, but still like cause of like the political games, you know, and everybody want a fat pocket. It had a lot of things that could happen for us good that just never even happened. All like now the children them still waiting for that arts theater that I promised like what 4-5 years ago, them elections them back then. Like what happened to the youths? They don't deserve it. Why? Because I didn't get in. You know, because I didn't get in, they don't deserve a state of the art theater so they could really perform and don't have to go to an open area where rain could come and mess up the whole event and stuff. You know what I mean? Like come on, man, like the kids them up there hurting. You know what I mean? And you know what they kill me with government? They're always sinner. You know, and that is why I know when I bring out like my first book that I write in jail and get in a lot of trouble. Because it's a poetry book, but it's very, you know what I mean?
But you publish it? You finish it yet?
Nah, it's finished, but it's not published yet. But
Yeah.
I have it on memory stick. It's finished, everything. The name of the book is Vote Within. You know, but Vote stands for Voices of the Energy Within, you know, because honestly, the book, I wrote the book, yeah, but it wasn't my energy alone that wrote the book, in a sense, you know?
Yeah, people around you too.
No, people around, yeah, but around within, because I have a gift.
Yeah.
You know, we're going to elaborate on it too much before they say I'm crazy, but you know, I have a gift, and when I was young, I bring it forward to my mom, and she let me know, yeah, your gift is real, but you just have to know how to maneuver it and how to walk around
Bring it
you know?
in front.
Yeah, no.
So Kerry, what's your last word now to St. Martin? Because we're reaching to the end, I would like you to give your information also, because I know you're in the music business, and we'll let the people know that they can approach you and your last words too, for as an ex-prisoner now.
Okay, yeah, because like my last words normally like wouldn't just be like for the people of St. Martin, but like for all of my friends or like for anybody else that in jail here and anywhere part of the world. Yes, we are criminals. Yes, we are first, second, third time convicts, however they want to call us. But at the end of the day, we are still humans and we are still people. And the choices and decisions that we make is what going to build our future. So yeah, maybe we mess up in the past, but that don't mean we have to mess up in the future. No, we always, you know, like it's up to us. You know what I mean? We have that choice, you know, it's just like me. Like I make that choice to come out and do good, but not just for me, but to be that beacon or example for all you, to show all you, but we don't have to come outside there and live how they want us to live. No, you want to be a truck driver? Go right ahead. You want to be a garbage man? Go right ahead. You want to be a teacher? How will you be? Man, go university, man. You still have time because age is just a number. You know what I mean? Yeah, like we don't have to settle for the label they give us. We go always break free from that and overcome from that, you know? And like to all of my other St. Martiners that out there struggling and like looking like for like the government or other people to help you and like don't. You know what I mean? Wake up, say your prayers, give thanks to whoever you give thanks to, whichever entity, whichever energy, and just look within yourself and push for yourself. Because honestly, these days, it's going to be hard for you to find somebody that's going to really, really help you. You know what I mean? So you personally need to find that strength and that energy within yourself to do it for yourself. And while doing that, then the universe is going to work its magic and everything else is going to fall in place, but it all starts with you.
St. Martin, as you hear, Kerry Wilson, right?
Kerry
Wilson.
The future cloud, what else, man?
Your Facebook and your stuff, right?
Okay, my artist Facebook is Wowo, aka the R&B Thug, and you could follow me on Instagram, Party Time XL.
Samantha, thank you so much. You know, you guys can always contact us. You know, if you have anything to share with the public of Samantha, right here on SOS, Strictly Business SOS Radio, 588-1216. Brian Barry. Take it. If you have any more last words for us about our program, it was an interesting program, very powerful, you know.
I would like to say a huge congratulations to the young man, Kerry.
Yeah.
You know, for letting the people hear your story.
Yeah.
I commend you for being positive, regardless of whatever you went through.
This a guy always positive.
Positivity
is
very.
I mean, Hurricane mash him up, mash us up. The man positive straight. I call the man after Hurricane, you know. The man say, "Bar rollers, we pushing forward, you know."
That's it. But that's what you need, self, no?
Yes. I think the young listeners were happy today hearing a young man, very inspiring.
Yeah.
Keep it up.
Yeah,
you know, once you stay on that path, I showed, like you say, you're not a dreamer, you're a day walker. What you want, a sleepwalker. Whatever you want, fight for it. St. Martin people, thank you for listening to Strictly Business, SOS Radio 95.9. Remember, life is all about choices, so be careful what you choose and who you choose because time waits on no one.
No one.